For a long time, I thought the spectrum of control, especially of people, was a racial thing. As a black man, I seen some of the worst things and experienced some of the worst things as a black person. And then learning the history of black people and seeing what melanated people across this globe have gone through, I thought for a long time it was just to control people with melanin. Because it seems like for a long time, people with melanin suffered the most on this planet. That is a fact. There's no denying that. It's a fact. With that being said, I think at some point that perception has changed because you introduce the need for money, the need for wealth, the need to gain wealth, the need to gain as much or hoard as much resources as possible. And as a result of that, melanated people across this planet has suffered because of those that need for resources and that perceived need of wealth, and the over need of wealth or resources can be perceived as greed. Now, the reason why that has changed is because seeing past race, people with melanin have been able to obtain some of this wealth or given some access to these resources. So the spectrum of control is not about race to me anymore. It's about the haves and the have-nots. If you're a poor person, chances are you will suffer. You'll possibly die. You possibly get killed. As happy as you may be, or your life may be, because you may not have as much resources or wealth as opposed to another person, your life is not going to be the same. So you control the limited resources, you control the wealth, you control the people. You will always have people under control as long as you control their resources and you control their ability to obtain wealth. So it is broken down to the have and the have-nots. And you just have to figure out who you are. Are you considered one of the haves? Are you considered the people that are the have-nots? You're very limited as far as your ability to obtain wealth, your ability to get access to resources. That is the ultimate goal in this spectrum of control. The ability to obtain wealth and access to resources, whether they're limited or not.